fair warning. She says these are not exactly for the faint of heart. So joining us now is Danielle Shay. She's VP of Options over at Simpler Trading. Danielle, one of the things that we talk about with regard to activity in the marketplace is some of the volatility that goes along with many of these names. You're looking at a handful of them that share one thing in common, but could be there to boost some returns. Take us through what you're looking at.
Well, what I like to look for are stocks that have relative strength, that are close to the highs, and also have an elevated short float. This is because when those tickers hit the news, perhaps with earnings or something else, they can really explode through those highs, leading to greater than expected gains.
In that case, one name in particular is grabbing a lot of headlines so far today. That's NBIS Group. That's been on your radar. So take us through what you're seeing there right now, and then what else may be in the offing for some of the names that share similar characteristics, not fundamentally from a business standpoint, but maybe from that short interest standpoint.
Well, when you look at these charts, they have this relative strength, right? And they have this really nice trend on the daily chart specifically, and they were right near those highs. With this one ended up hitting the news due to Microsoft, but it has 8% short float as well, and there's a lot of activity in the options market. So when you look at this ticker, what I went ahead and did with this is I added a bullish butterfly targeting the $100 price point. But I would tell investors that if you break through that critical area of resistance, that's when I think it'll keep going due to that short float.
All right. And what other names are you watching that share some of those same characteristics, Danielle?
Right now, I'm watching CRWV and also GLXY, and these are also relatively in the same space. And when you look at CRWV, this one has more overhead resistance, so it's a little bit more difficult to get a great short squeeze out of it. But if it could get above 120, that's where I would really like to see it get going. Now, if you look at GLXY, this one is breaking up above resistance today, which is why I went ahead and took an entry in it. And what I'm trying to do with this one is trade it back up into resistance, up into around 30. And then if we could get a break through that level up into 35, that's where I think the short squeeze would really take off. So I like the incoming volume and momentum in these names. And I also like them for longer term stock picks.
All right, GLXY Digital, CRWV, and NBIS, three of Danielle's picks for that short interest play. Thank you very much. We'll see you again next time around. All right, now we are going to head back out to Brian Sullivan at Gas Tech in Milan.